I want to pose a question to men. What are women supposed to do to gain our approval? Like, what does a good woman look like? Because it feels like, by our standards, we are setting them up to fail no matter what they do. For instance, men are constantly pursuing women for casual physical intimacy, don't want any commitment involved. And then at the same time, we chastise women for being promiscuous and having multiple sexual partners outside of a committed relationship, right? We slut shame them. So we basically punish them for giving us what we want, and we theoretically reward them for not giving us what we want, but then at the same time, we don't like that feeling of rejection. And we do the same thing with money too. If a woman is independent and she takes care of herself, then she's too bossy, right? And then if a woman wants help from a man, if she wants to be taken care of, then we call her gold digger, and she was just using us the whole time, right? So what are they supposed to do?
First and foremost, please check his videos out because he has some really good takes, and I love that he's not yelling. He's very calm, and he comes from a biased standpoint with educated facts. I just started following him, and I really like the stuff that he says. His page is Street Light Eyes Don't Die on Instagram. Follow him. Now, first and foremost, I agree with him. I really wholeheartedly agree with him. And I think that this generation has gotten so picky, it's annoying. And this goes for men and women. You could do this for both genders. This is not just about one, but since we're talking about men, we're going to talk about men. Obviously, let's stay on topic. So first and foremost, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, but I'm naturally from California. Guys, I have seen so many men talk about they want a woman who stays inside, takes care of herself, all this stuff. Do you know how many men cheat with women who are fully tattooed, or who are strippers, or who are OF? And I've said this before. Do you know how many men watch and buy OF content when they are married? It's married men who are buying and consuming that. Why do you guys make women feel like they have to fit a certain narrative, and then when they do, you still demonize them? What is the point of that? A lot of y'all don't even know what you want. And a lot of you guys, I don't feel like are capable of leading. And the reason why I say that, because if you have no sense of direction and you say things you don't actually follow through with, where does that lead somebody? And you can't sit here and go, oh, that's not true, this and that. How come men will tell women certain things, right? And then still have a whole bunch of baby mamas? Like, people will correct me constantly about being single, but you have all these different baby mamas. I'd rather be single than to have been knocked up by 60 people. Nobody's perfect, but I feel like stop pointing the fingers when you're not even doing right by yourself. Yo, I could be honest with you. If I see a guy that doesn't fit my narrative, I'm going to leave. Why am I going to sit around and stay with somebody I'm not going to be happy with? And I'm also not one of those girls that's going to say, oh, I want a guy who treats me right, takes me out, does certain things for me, works out and all that, and then I'm dating somebody else who's completely different. I've never dated a scammer. I've never dated a guy who's fucking doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff.